What's up, everyone? It's your boys from Coop MMA. I'm Kobe.
This is Alex.
And yeah, so this is going to be our first episode of our podcast. Every week we're going to have a special guest. So today is our special guest. This happens to be my brother. He's just he doesn't really know too much about MMA. He's just here to
have fun.
He's just here for business.
Yep.
All right, and so this is an MMA podcast, but how we're going to start off most of our podcasts is just getting questions from our friends and our fans and stuff. We don't really have too many fans right now, so we had to ask a lot of our friends. So our first question. Read your first question.
This question is from @HarryBombswig on Twitter. He asked, why did Benson Henderson leave the UFC for Bellator?
My opinion on that is probably the money, and he wasn't really getting. I mean, he lost his last couple fights, and then finally beat Masvidal. So
and then he beat Brandon Thatch.
Yeah, then he did beat Thatch.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah,
I said.
Okay, so what
do you have to say about that?
Why did Ben Henderson leave?
Because his hair.
His hair's
like.
Oh my god. Because his hair.
Okay. No, I think he left because the sponsorship money. The Reebok deal. He's getting I think for his last fight he got $10,000 in sponsorship money, but in Bellator he can make at least $60,000 to $70,000 a fight. So that's probably the main reason.
All right, my question that I got was a pretty awkward question, to be honest. It was ass or titties.
From who? Who's it from?
From @Gio Capote on Twitter.
Okay, what do you think? We'll go with the youngin.
I think titties.
Titties. Clearly.
Nah, face. Can I get face?
No, it wasn't an option. No, alright, me. I mean, if you gotta. Alright.
Because
I'm ass
you don't eat the ass. You can eat titties.
You eat titties? How do you eat titties? How do you eat them?
You can suck titties.
You can't eat them.
You can't eat ass. So.
Oh, what do you
can eat ass? Lindsay does.
Lindsay
Lynn _nasty on Twitter. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today. He's our third writer, but he could not be able to be with us today.
You sound like he's dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's
just terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible thing to say. Alright, anyway, so
Anyways,
Lindsay's not here today.
Honestly, I think face and personality. Honestly.
This is a good way to get girls here.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Face, personality, if she lifts weights. Hit up Alex. Alright, and then the last question we got.
This question is from @BrandDobbs on Twitter. He asked, Alex, why aren't you as big as Sage Northcutt? Sage Northcutt is built in a lab to look big and fight MMA. Yeah, he's been working out since he was 4. I've been working out since I was about 15. So maybe...
I don't work out.
Kobe doesn't work out. Bryce, you lift?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So...
We lifted the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's my motivation, but yeah, I'm probably never getting as big as him. He's jacked.
Alright, so Bryce... You want to stay?
You want to stay? I think he should stay.
Just stay and shake
Make
your head.
comments, yeah.
Be better than Lindsay. We're out here taking shots at that boy. Alright, anyways. So our first...
What's on deck?
Basically, we want to talk about some pretty big news today. Alistair Overeem and Aljamain Sterling signed back with the UFC.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, he did. I was watching. He was behind me watching it too. So, Sterling. I was so happy he signed back. I knew Alistair was going to sign back.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's already an established big name, especially in the heavyweight division where there's not that many big names.
He's a legend. He's been around so long. He's had more fights than I think most.
I think most are. Yeah, he's up there. Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fighter.
Yeah, I don't know what's to come. I'm not too sure what's to come for.
What do you think his next matchup could be at heavyweight? Because he said he wants to fight in the Netherlands on that.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. Because they weren't going to give him Rothwell again. Rothwell did beat him in his last fight when they faced each other, and I knew Rothwell was gonna fight before the Netherlands card because the Netherlands card is May, and I think they want him to fight. If the heavyweight title is on the line at 200, 201, maybe 202, then I think they want that fight to be, if Rothwell wins, Rothwell. So that'd be too short of a delay. And
The heavyweight, bro.
Oh.
Heavyweight.
yeah, heavyweight.
Yeah.
Overeem's
I
number
think
3.
you should put him against Chris Weidman.
What about Brock Lesnar?
Middleweight.
He's good, right?
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's good.
Brock Lesnar's not.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway. This is how you don't have kids that don't know MMA.
He's just a funny kid. Having fun.
He's just here being a presence. Alright, anyways, yeah. So, I'd like to see Overeem take on.
Maybe Travis Brown. You see lots of Travis Brown.
I know. Travis Brown last
Decent
win
rematch.
wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, there's not.
Yeah, that'd be the only reason why I'd like to see him
Yeah.
face Travis Brown, because Brown. I think that's probably the fight they'll make.
Yeah, there's no other really like. Travis Brown's a pretty big name.
Big name.
Just because around your
He
eyes.
was not impressive to me in his last fight. I thought Mitrione had him.
Mm-hmm.
What
Until
about
Mitrione got
Mark
booked me.
Hurt? Mark Hurt.
Mark Hunt?
Mark Hurt.
H-U-N-T.
I can't see it from here.
Alright,
Just-
anyways,
yeah,
so
anyways,
what do you think's
anyways.
next for Over?
I think he's gonna definitely fight Travis Brown, and he's gonna be the main event on the Netherlands card.
I agree. Well, I mean, there's not too many other fighters from the Netherlands if there's any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
Aljo.
Aljo, Aljo's just a big name in person, big personality,
Yeah.
big chain. Aljo could literally fight any of the top 5 guys. He is number 5, so if Faber doesn't get the shot, I think he should get Faber. If Sun Sao doesn't fight TJ or someone, then I think the next fight that should be made is a Sun Sao and Aljamain, and then that should probably be
That's a good fight.
the number, or maybe one of those two would be the number 1 contender,
Maybe Brian
or
Caraway.
TJ.
You'll find like separate
Caraway.
fight.
If Caraway ever decides to fight anyone, I mean, I bet you Misha beats him up.
Honestly, they're the same weight class.
Yeah. So, So Aljamain should get a Sun Sao, I think, because Barao moved up. So technically, in my opinion, Aljamain's number 4 because Barao's out.
Yeah. And then what about Dominic Cruz? Who's he fight next?
The whole decision, the whole bantamweight title is kind of, it's up for grabs, but it's more. I mean, I think we all know who's gonna happen. Like who's gonna.
Wait, did you just a thumbs up?
Yeah.
Alright, nice.
You know. Oh yeah, he watched Dominic Cruz with me, didn't you?
Yeah. No?
No.
No, you're right.
You watched some fights on that card, and then
Hey, doesn't he look like your guy Faber?
No.
A little bit.
He does look
Those
like
are
a
my
favorite.
favorite
You know,
little
ones.
baby face.
No, yeah, he has long hair and kind of long hair.
Yeah.
He's a butt chin.
Yeah, a little butt
You
chin.
don't really have a butt chin.
Yeah.
What about they have their rival Faber and Conor McGregor.
Oh yeah, that was the tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Tough way.
Nah, honestly, let's get realistic though. Faber's definitely gonna get the next shot.
Faber should get the next shot.
One, he's a big name. They could probably sell a pay-per-view with that.
It's a trilogy.
Number 2, so let's say they give TJ Dillashaw the rematch, and then say he loses again. Where does he go from there?
He's not fighting Cruz.
He's not
for a
cutting.
while.
He's not going up to 145. He's not cutting down to 125.
Look how long it took
So-
for Faber to fight Cruz again if he gets this fight.
So yeah, I think it's definitely Faber versus Cruz next.
Yeah, so that whole thing, we got that whole thing situated. I mean, we both think Faber gets Cruz next.
Mhm.
For
What about you?
obvious reasons.
Yeah, I think he should get him next.
Do you even know who Cruz is?
Yeah.
Dominic Cruz?
Dominic Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What weight class is that?
Flyweight.
No. You're close.
You're close.
No, you're wrong.
He's close.
It's bantamweight.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
I was just kidding about flyweight. Yeah.
Alright, anyways. So, yeah. Cruz and Faber next. Aljo signed back with the UFC, thank God. Because I really wanted him to sign back. Alright. And talking about title situations. Welterweight. I don't even know what's going on with that. I mean, I don't know who I'd like to see in there. I kind of want to see Willie, but I don't know if he deserves the fight.
Honestly, I don't really think he deserves it because his last fight was about a little more than a year ago.
Yeah.
He beat Kelvin Gastelum, who's he's still young. He's not really
Tight
developed yet.
decision, too.
It was a tight decision. He didn't really dominate him, and just because Hendricks pulled out of his last fight with Willie because of weight cut issues, that doesn't mean Willie should just get the next shot. I mean, look at what Thompson did to Hendricks.
Thompson just, that wasn't even fair. I mean, he's totally different fighter. I mean, obviously they're totally different fighters.
Yeah.
Woodley's more of a.
Like he made Hendricks look like a novice.
Yeah.
And Hendricks,
Mhm.
he's
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, he's hung with GSP, Robbie Lawler twice on the feet, and Thompson just made him look like a novice.
Yeah. And
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. All right. Anyways, so yeah, no, in my opinion, I think it's safe to say Woodley doesn't get a shot just because the performance by Condon and Thompson. as of late, and I think if Thompson does get the shot, Woodley should fight Rory, in my opinion. I think isn't that another? That's a sequel,
rematch.
right? That's a sequel, yeah.
That's a rematch.
No, it's good price. Yeah, it's a rematch, and I think Rory won the first one, right?
Yeah, he dominated him. I just watched the fight. We watched it last week, and Woodley looked like literally a novice.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just don't see how he can get the title shot. If anything, you can make a Woodley versus either Condit or McDonald Part 2.
Yeah, that's
Condit.
McDonald. Yeah, he beat McDonald. He beat Condit because Condit tore his ACL in that fight.
Mm-hmm. So he didn't really beat him. It was technically a TKO, but by injury.
Mm-hmm. And yeah.
So you think Wonder Boy?
I think I want to see Woodley get it just to see because Woodley hasn't fought Lawler yet.
Mm-hmm.
I know Thompson hasn't either. I just want to see. I don't think it either.
I think it should be Rory McDonald.
He wants to see a trilogy.
A trilogy, but he lost twice though. It's supposed to be like 1-1, and then they see who's good on the third one. But
he's
McDonald
a sleeper athlete.
Sleeper athlete.
All right. Yeah. So I think I want Woodley, but I don't think he will.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Stephen Thompson.
Who knows? GSP. Never know. That could shake up the division.
I mean, Dana did say that GSP wasn't really. He didn't believe that GSP was gonna come back. I mean, I'd love for GSP to come back.
I mean, he brings in big pay-per-view numbers. I don't know why.
Huge pay-per-view numbers.
Yeah.
He's not the most exciting fighter though.
Yeah. Like compare Wonder Boy to GSP, like style-wise.
Insane. That's insane.
It's just a totally different game.
It's crazy.
So, talking about welterweight, someone who moved up to welterweight. Don't know if he's gonna stay there too long or not, but he's gonna be there for his fight on February 21st.
Cowboy Cerrone?
Donald Cowboy Cerrone, yep. Move up. This is actually, I think it's your favorite fighter, Bryce.
Your favorite fighter?
No, my favorite fighter is Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. He likes Mighty Mouse. You like Cowboy though.
You like Cowboy.
Yeah. And yeah, so Cowboy versus Cowboy.
This is honestly, man, huge drop off for huge drop off for Cowboy though.
He's a cowboy from Brazil.
I mean, yeah, I guess there is.
I mean, it says Cowboy. It says he's from Brazil. So, anyways, Cowboy Cerrone, he goes from if he wins that fight with Dos Anjos, he could have fought McGregor. That he would have made a few mil off that fight at least on the pay-per-view. And now he's fighting on a free FS1 fight night card against Alex Oliveira. He's main
eventing though, and he does make really.
He'll main event.
He's also a monster fighter, monster sponsored fighter.
Yeah.
So,
but his only downside, I mean, besides the takedown defense, every time he faces an elite step up in competition, he never really shows up.
Well. It's the total opposite of Gustafsson.
Total opposite. Like when Gustafsson faces lesser fighters, he just fights down to their level.
Fought John Jones, put up an amazing fight.
He debatably won that fight. Yeah, Cowboy, he lost to Nate Diaz convincingly. He lost to Dos Anjos twice. Yeah, I mean, Cowboy's gonna need a few wins. Hopefully,
he's gonna need a little more than a few wins, especially with all the contenders in this division right now. I mean, I could see why he moved up the whole weight cut. I'm sure it was the weight cut situation, but I don't really know why. I can't really see otherwise why he would move up.
Yeah, I think he just wanted a quick fight.
That's his personnel though.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he took damage in the fight versus Dos Anjos, but
I think he did get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a couple of shots to that.
And that's how you get knocked out.
Yeah. Thanks
for the input.
I tried to say some words.
So yeah, Cowboy. Believe it or not, Cowboy has a lot more submissions than knockouts.
Yeah.
54% of his 28 wins, submissions.
Big changes his card though. Big changes though.
Huge changes his card. Cody Garbrandt, John Lineker's gone. John Lineker had a fever, I believe.
Yeah, dengue fever. Yeah. I think he said it was something like a mosquito bite.
He has a headache?
No.
I
wish it was just a headache. Trust me.
Yeah, trust me, Doc. I really want to see that fight. Garbrandt versus Lineker. But yeah, it was just like a little mosquito bite. Boom, out of the fight. That quick.
Are you kidding?
I know, right?
So I kind of, that sucks for Cody because that was his trial fight to see.
Yeah,
obviously would have put him in the top 15. I think he should get another fight with someone in top 15. Someone who
what do you think? Should he wait maybe a few weeks to add to
I think
another
he's
card.
gonna go. I think he's gonna go someone on a. They're trying to find a fight for him right now. I don't know if this video's up in time. They might have already found a fight for him, or they might have just took the whole card out, took the whole fight off the card. I think that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just too. Yeah, it's like literally like 5-day notice. It's just
It's not no.
Not
So
enough. Not enough notice.
So in that fight I would have had Cody winning, just because I like Cody. He's a good dude, badass fighter. And I just think he's overall just so far a better fighter. And he trains with a more.
He trains with a better team for lighter fighters.
That's Jim and for lighterweights. And all right, so our picks for this card. I got Cowboy, second round TKO.
Oh yeah, I got Cowboy first round knockout.
Which one? There's two.
Cerrone.
Cerrone.
Pay attention. I got Cowboy Cerrone.
There you go, Rice.
There we go. Oh, what about the co-main event? Derek Brunson.
Co-main event, Derek Brunson, and I forgot this guy. Oh, it's Rowan Carnerio.
Try to say it, ready?
Yeah, try to say that.
Here you go.
Rowan Carnerio.
There we go.
Carnero. There you go. Alright, whatever. Anyways, I got Brunson's my fighter of the week. Derek Brunson's my fighter of the week. You can see that article on CoopMMA.com. Go check that out. Our fighters of the week.
I got
Mine's Derek Brunson.
First round TKO.
Yeah, Derek Brunson first round TKO.
First round TKO.
Brunson's won 2 of his last 3 fights.
Yep. He's on 3 fight.
Yeah, 3 fight. He's on 3 fight winning streak right now. Took out Sam Alvey in his last fight, and I forgot who he took out. He took out another pretty decent name in his other second to last fight. He took out Sam Alvey and Ed Herman, Ed Herman just beat.
Oh yeah, he just won at UFC Boston.
Tim Bosch.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Was it Tim Bosch?
Yeah, it was Tim Bosch.
Yeah. He just knocked out Tim Bosch.
Yeah. So let's say Derek Brunson wins this fight. Who's a good
Brunson wins this fight
at middleweight. He's a middleweight.
He's a middleweight. Yeah. I'd have to see who's out there. I mean, the middleweight division is not.
Yeah, it's not. It's just a lot of old, aging veterans.
Really. Aging veterans and just non-impressive fighters anymore. Like not Shogun. Like Vitor isn't really. He hasn't shown too much.
Yeah.
I mean, he did beat. What did he beat? Hendo? Dan Henderson? No, I don't like him. I love Hendo, but like Hendo's just.
Yeah, like look at the top 10. You have
top 10
guys past 31. Talis Ladies, Anderson Silva, Bisping, Tim Kennedy, Leo Machida, Vitor Belfort. Jacare Souza is like 36 years old. He's old.
Dude, if you think about it, a lot of these fighters have a little experience, but Brunson's 32 years old.
Yeah.
Uriah Hall, I think he's 32 too.
Yeah, he's on the older side, definitely.
He's 31, but I think he's on the older side too. But he's still he still can go.
Yeah.
Like some guys that are a little young, some guys are a little old, can't go too much no more. Like Machida, I don't know how much he has to go. I don't know how much
that fight versus Dan Henderson's gonna be. We're gonna be watching it live, so hopefully it's a good fight.
We'll be in the arena.
UFC 10.
Hopefully,
Yeah. But honestly, yeah.
If Brunson wins, I could see him getting the loser.
Uriah Hall.
Either Uriah Hall or the winner or the loser of the Whitaker Natal fight, which I think I don't know who it'll be.
I'll take Whitaker in that fight.
So would I.
Yeah.
But even if Brunson wins and Natal loses, Natal will go ranked under him. So technically, if I think he should get the winner of the Musasi ladies fight.
Mm-hmm. Is there a girls fight and he can fight girls?
What?
Alright, keep going.
Alright. So that fight might happen. Hopefully. I don't know. I think Brunson should get someone ranked a little higher than him. What about you?
What about you, Ben?
Yeah, I think Brunson should be a little bit ranked higher.
You like Uriah Hall?
You like Uriah. Yeah.
He watches all Uriah's fights. Every fighter that I like, he'll like sometimes.
I think
he likes Cowboy. He likes Uriah.
You like the women's. You like women's, right?
Yeah.
You like girls?
Yeah.
So who's your favorite women's UFC fighter?
Gotta be Ronda.
Gotta be Ronda Rousey.
He doesn't know too many other ones. He knows Holly, he knows Risha, but I didn't know not too much.
What about you?
My favorite women's fighter?
Yeah. Like honestly, favorite to watch and just favorite personality. All together.
My favorite person to watch. My favorite women's fighter to watch in the bantamweight would be Holly Holm. She doesn't get too much better than Holly Holm.
And strawweight?
Strawweight to watch would be Rose Namajunas.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she looked good in her last fight. She looked good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean,
she kind of like hold on. She kind of looks like Bryce a little bit. Hold on. Like everybody, look up Rose Namajunas and compare her.
They don't even know how to spell their last name.
To this Namajunas. It sounds exactly like spelled.
Namajunas. Just compare her with her short hair to this little guy's face.
She shaved her head. Yeah. She doesn't like her hair.
I like Ronda Rousey because she's cocky.
She was confident until she lost. Yeah. So technically now they're calling her cocky. I don't know.
Now she's on a mission.
Mm-hmm. She's on a mission. She's making movies.
Yeah. Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. Sports Illustrated front cover. Ronda Rousey. Congrats. Yeah. Definitely reading that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so some other we got like
it's a big weekend for fights.
It is a big weekend for fights.
Yeah, Bellator.
We got Bellator's on the Friday night. We got Dada card. Dada 5000 versus Kimbo Slice.
Yeah.
And then we got,
he bites ears off, right?
No, that's not Kimbo. That's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice is.
You know Kimbo Slice though.
Yeah.
He knows about that.
Yeah. So this Bellator card has 18 fights. The main event is Royce Gracie, Ken Shamrock, the trilogy.
And the combined age between those two is at least
101 or 102.
Honestly, at least 100. Yeah.
It's 101 or 102.
Yeah.
You looked the other day. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so the co-main event is Kimbo and Dada 5000, which really is just going to be a terrible fight.
Yeah, it's just going to be a brawl for like about 45 seconds.
Kevin Ferguson.
What do you got? You watched Did you watch
Dog Fight? I got Kevin Ferguson.
Dog Fight's a good movie.
You got Kimbo?
Yeah,
I got Kimbo too.
Kevin Ferguson.
I got my boy Dada 5000.
Yeah.
He was in Dog Fight. He was lifting. He was pretty in shape.
He was lifting. But
I saw him jogging lightly around his
jogging.
Yeah, he looked good.
The most intriguing fight on this card, Emmanuel Newton, Lynn Vassell. Lynn Vassell, Black Zillion. I'm biased
Newton's
most Black Zillions.
Yeah.
In the Bellator tournament, light heavyweight tournament, it was Newton versus Vassell, and Newton won. And then Newton couldn't continue, so Vassell continued and lost to Phil Davis, who won the tournament. Phil Davis won the tournament and is fighting, what's his name? Liam McGeary. Liam McGeary soon. No one knows when. They haven't announced yet. So anyways, this card has 18 fights on it, which is a lot of fights.
Yeah.
And and
there's also
after there's WSOF 28,
there we go.
where Marlon Moraes defends his title. Which he's a really underrated fighter. Not many people know about him. He's been in WSOF since
the beginning.
Yeah,
since WSOF 1.
Since his birth. Yeah, so he's fighting Joseph Barajas, who's 12-1. I don't know too much about him, so that's tough to talk about. Yeah, so
it's gonna be fun to watch though.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely gonna watch that. Fun to watch fight.
Yeah.
And obviously there's UFC Pittsburgh.
But then next week there's Silva Bisping on Fight Pass.
Yeah, Silva Bisping's Fight Pass.
That's honestly that's a pretty bad card, but the main event is actually pretty intriguing, honestly.
Yeah, it's not the greatest card.
Yeah.
But there's definitely fights on there that I'm gonna watch. Not only one, but there's a couple. Let's see.
You got Fight Pass, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Musashi
versus Talis Ladies. That's a pretty good co-main event.
It is a good co-main event, but
I mean, Musashi looked good against Hall. He was beating him. He was beating him in the first round.
But then Hall, you gotta watch out for your eye with the kicks. Kicks are unreal. What are you doing? Either come in or come out.
Yeah. I was grabbing some food.
Next fight, Rustam Khabilov was on the rise so far. I mean, he hasn't really been noticed too much, but he's, in my opinion, he's someone to watch out for in the future. And Norman Park hasn't really. He's been pretty inconsistent.
He looked alright in his last fight.
He did look alright in his last fight, but he's been pretty inconsistent. He lost to Trinaldo, which I thought he was gonna win.
Oh, in his last fight, he fought against that guy who stole purses and he went to jail. I remember.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wait, what's the guy's name again?
Madadi. Yeah.
He fought in Ireland that night too. Yeah. So yeah, he lost.
I mean, that's something. Let's go back to that though. That's something you can't lie about though. Like stealing purses. Like, I didn't hit that guy. Oh, I didn't do that. But like, if they come in your house and you have like 100 Louis Vuitton purses in your closet,
why would he steal purses? He's a guy.
What? I mean, guys can steal purses.
You know how much Louis Vuitton purses are?
Yeah.
Still, he's a guy.
Anyway, so there's a tough 22 battle between this is the first card, David Tamer and Martin Svensson.
Who do you have? Tamor or Svensson?
Svensson's a more
experienced, definitely.
Definitely more experienced, better ground game.
Tamor, he looked alright and tough. I think his striking is probably better than Svensson.
I'm gonna take Svensson.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Svensson by sub around 2.
I agree.
Now, who do you have in the main event? Silva or Bisping?
Dude, you see, I don't know, dude, because I don't know how Silva being out for over a year, or just about a year, I think, around that time. It might affect his performance.
Why are you nudging me? Okay, no, honestly.
It might affect Silva's performance. I don't know yet. Just like we will get to when we talk about the Tampa card. Yeah, I don't know if that'll affect Silva's performance after being out a year. Bisping hasn't really fought in too long either.
I have no idea how he's still the number 6 ranked middleweight fighter in the UFC.
His last fight was ladies in that was the 18th of July.
That was his last fight. Wow, and that fight was that fight was nothing to brag about for Bisping. He barely won that fight on decision.
So they basically haven't fought the same amount then.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, not yet.
The records are different.
Yeah,
obviously.
No, but
Silva's
he took time off, and
the other guy had anything. He got suspended.
But yeah.
Yeah, he took like he took a pill to like boop,
Yeah.
Get it up. Yeah.
Get it up.
But no, you have Bisping or Silva?
I want to say
because Bisping, think about it, how is he gonna stop Silva? Is he gonna like get him TKO, submit him?
He's gonna
the only way he's
grind
gonna
him out.
is a decision. Grind him out. It's 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silva, I mean, I'm convinced on Silva's cardio. Because I mean, he's 40 career fights.
Yeah, and the thing is, his style style doesn't really it's not like high pressure, like all in your face. He's like just laid back counter puncher, so he can really go rounds on rounds on rounds, just sitting back and throwing a few punches per round. Kind of like Bernard Hopkins.
I think I'm gonna go with Bisping just to say the underdog. I don't know if I'd call him the underdog here because
I think
he is the high ranked fighter.
I think he's like a plus 200 right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
So he's the underdog.
He's definitely the underdog.
I disagree.
You think Silva's gonna win?
Yep.
What round and what stipulation?
Yeah.
Second round.
Knockout.
TKO.
You can't get the decision in the second round, and I don't think Silva's gonna submit anyone. He has a submission, but
Then TKO.
TKO. Yeah. I got Silva round 1 knockout. Trust me, I feel bad for Bisping. It's in the UK, right?
Yeah,
it's in the UK. He's never lost there. He's never fought anybody relevant there. It's gonna feel bad.
It's like all the Chinese fighters when they go to China or when they go to Japan.
And they're like big over there. Like Bisping's big over there, but in America,
it's huge over there.
Yeah.
A lot of fighters. That's why Brad Pickett's on this card too, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's pretty big over there.
He's fighting.
He looked good, and I think he fought Thomas Almeida in his last fight.
Yeah, he did. That was an amazing fight. That fight was sick. I think Pickett knocked him down like once or twice, and then he got knocked down once or twice, and then finally got a flying knee to the face and got knocked out.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely got Silva first round knockout, and after this, Silva could probably fight someone in the top 5. Maybe if Vitor
Romero.
wins.
If Romero's a good title shot.
Yeah, maybe if
Jacare.
Maybe if Jacare loses, that'd be a pretty good fight.
Jacare loses, I don't know.
No, but I think they're friends. I don't think they would fight. Maybe Silva versus Vitor, win or lose. Because Silva versus Rocco, that's a pretty big named fight if Rocco beats Weidman. But
so other fights on this card, I'm taking in the Musasi ladies fight, I'm taking Gegard decision.
Yeah, I'll take Musasi decision.
Gegard decision, and another fight to talk about. One of the guys that's really interesting on the rise. Just started training at SBG. Makwan Amirkhani started to train with Conor McGregor and Gunnar Nelson and Coach Kavanaugh and the whole SBG crew. Yeah, and he's fighting Mike Wilkinson, who I don't know much about. He's an English guy, and he's gonna lose in England. That's all I know.
What do you think about this fight, Bryce? I don't really know much about it.
I think Makwan Amirkhani.
Yeah.
Makwan. He's not Makwan. He's not.
Because I feel like he's more experienced.
Nice.
And he has like better reach. Longer reach.
He does have a longer reach.
That's a good
point,
Bryce.
And basically, I don't know. I'm still thinking about my fighter of the week for next week. Makwan Amirkhani might be. He's definitely in the running. Unless we get some big news that someone else.
My fighter of the week for next week is definitely Tom Breeze. He looked good in his last fight. I think he last fought on the UFC doubling card, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he did. I think he beat.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember that. He's undefeated too. 9-0.
Yeah.
He beat Cathal Pendry.
Yeah, Cathal Pendry. Yeah.
First round knockout. That was Cathal's last fight ever. He retired.
Yeah. So yeah, he's probably my fighter of the week next week. But my fighter of the week for this week is Big Ben Rothwell.
They're going Rothwell. Yeah.
He's on a 4-fight win streak. He's beat big names. Mitrione, Overeem, who just submitted Josh Barnett, who's never been submitted like officially in an MMA fight. And now he's fighting Junior Dos Santos. What is that? Croatia card?
Croatia.
Yeah, UFC Croatia. And with that win, you can warrant that he deserves a title shot. So I think he definitely is on the rise.
Definitely.
What about you? What's your fighter of the week?
My fighter of the week was Cody Garbrandt, but now I had to do a little mixing up. So I went with Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson is on a 3-fight win streak. Last person he's lost to is the #1 contender for the middleweight championship right now, in my opinion, Yoel Romero, if they don't give Weidman the rematch.
No, he's getting the rematch.
Yeah.
199,
Yeah, so basically, So the next #1 contender for the title is Romero. And so that's why Brunson is on a 3-fight win streak. Last 2 were finishes. And he's number 13, middleweight. His 3 losses to his career, 14 wins. I think half of his wins are TKOs. And he's fighting, what's the guy's name? Ron Carniero.
Yeah.
That guy. And he's number 15. So, 13 versus 15 battle. And my opinion, I'm picking this fight. I'm giving Brunson the first round TKO. I think we already said that.
Yeah.
Alright, and so basically, I think we're going to bring Bryce back for a couple more minutes. And we're just going to talk about a couple.
Let's talk. Bryce, come sit down for me. Let's talk a little bit.
Alright.
So how old are you? Let's get your profile out to the ladies, just so they can lift you up. Yeah. You're a good looking kid. You got you got nice lips. Yeah. So what's your profile?
He licks his lips. Let's talk about some MMA. Let's see what Bryce goes.
Yeah,
we'll give him some trivia.
Yeah.
We'll give him some trivia.
Let's give Bryce a little MMA trivia. And then after we'll give you your profile, your dating profile.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do this every week. If you can... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, we'll do this to the fans. We'll give the fans a trivia question, and we'll give you a trivia question.
Yeah.
Trivia question for you. We'll give you 3 trivia questions. Each week you're going to be on the show for trivia questions. Well, I don't know about show, but
we need you.
Kind of the podcast. Who is the featherweight champion?
Right now.
Currently.
Come on.
If you don't know this, I'm going to knock you out. You don't know the featherweight champion.
Daniel Cormier.
The featherweight champion. Featherweight. I'm being serious.
Like, come on, seriously.
If you don't know this,
he's the biggest star in the UFC today.
I can ask a woman.
Oh, my man, Conor McGregor.
There we go. 1 point for Bryce on the board. 1 point for Bryce.
Okay.
All right.
Basically, we're just gonna ask him champion questions right now because I'm gonna come up with other ones this week for more. I'm gonna make him learn a little bit more, and then I'll finally come up with decisions.
Yeah.
All right, and who's the women's bantamweight champion?
Come on.
Holly Holm.
There we go.
Okay. Let me give him one that I don't know. I'll give you 4 or 5 questions. We'll go to number 4. Who's the flyweight champ? You should know this.
Mighty Mouse.
Your boy, yeah. Damn. Your knowledge is on point today. I see you.
Who's the welterweight champ? He's watched the last couple fights. Or no, actually, we didn't watch the last fight. I watched it after.
He's not that good looking. I'll give you a hint. He's not that good looking.
He trains down here.
Trains down here and SoFlo.
Is
he
bald?
He's not black.
He's not black.
You
got 5 seconds.
I don't know.
Guess you watched his fight on the same card as Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor was the main event with Chad Mendes.
Does it start with a C?
Not
Robbie Lawler. Right?
Ah!
Alright, last one. Who's the middleweight champion?
He's good looking, man.
Very good looking dude.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are gay.
He's my distant cousin. Go. Who's the middleweight champion?
Daniel Cormier.
No.
Middleweight.
He trains
trains
with
with
Cormier.
Cormier,
He
yeah.
trains with Cormier. You know this, bro.
Yeah, that's how I had the feeling. Because he trained with him.
Yeah. So who?
Trains with
Cormier.
Cormier, trains with Cain Velasquez, trains with Khabib and Nurmagomedov, which I don't think you know.
I don't know any of the ones you said except Daniel.
Come on, man.
You know he is. He fought against the guy you just said on the same card with Conor McGregor.
Bobby Lawler.
No, against
No,
the guy
the
that you
last
said,
fight.
not him.
McGregor versus Aldo. He fought on that card.
Oh, he fought against Chris Weidman?
Yep.
What does his name start with?
L.
Is it a weird name?
It's just a name.
Normal name. Normal.
What do you mean weird name? What's a weird name?
I'll give you a hint. You know someone with this first name.
Lisa.
It's a dude. An American. I don't know any dudes named Lisa.
Yeah, I don't know if Luke.
I heard it. Said that.
Luke Holm.
No.
Keep going.
You had 3 of the letters in his last name.
Luke Holm.
Alright, wait.
Luke Rockholm.
Yay! Jesus Christ,
Nice, that took a while.
Yeah!
Hold on. And what question should we ask the fans for trivia this week? If any of them are even going to answer. If we even have fans.
What's a good one to ask?
Alright, so basically, in the comments, give us your prediction to Khabib and Tony Ferguson.
That's not a
I like
trivia
that.
question.
Hold on.
Technically it is.
Technically it is.
And give your predictions to Cowboy versus Cowboy. And don't say Cowboy will win because there's a 100% chance that'll happen. Actually, no, there's not a 100% chance because it can be no contest.
Yeah.
And draw. Yeah, true.
There you go.
Damn. So you made me look stupid.
Hold on. Let's go back to the topic of good-looking people.
Right. Yeah.
Let's give you a dating profile real quick. Let's end this with Bryce's dating profile.
He's kind of single. He doesn't know.
Yeah, he's like in between.
At
You know that
Tella.
high school drama. So look at the camera and give your profile. Come on, look up.
Follow him on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
What's your Twitter?
We'll put your Twitter in the description. We'll put his Twitter in the description. You can check him out, DM him if you want. He'll probably follow you back. Alright, anyways. It's your boys from Coop MMA, Kobe Alex, our special guest. Every week he's going to be one of our special guests.
Yeah.
Usually we'll have Lindsay with us. So I'm sure Lindsay's sad he couldn't be here. But anyways, we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
Subscribe to us too.